Prop 227 was this almost 20-year void where we had on our state policy a deficit-minded, English-only construct.
When California's State Board of Ed unanimously adopted the California English Learner Roadmap in 2017, it was a moment of great historic significance.
The structure of the roadmap is simply remarkable. The 4 research-based principles work to realize the vision of the EL roadmap. And the principles help to guide all levels of the system towards a coherent, aligned set of practices, structures, relationships, and also teaching and learning approaches that will create an effective, powerful 21st century education for our English learners.
Just the fact that we are to see our students as assets and bring about that change of how we perceive who these students are and what they bring when they come into our system is the big leverage point in terms of what the policy brings.
If we want and need to have intellectual quality of instruction for our English learners, then we need to figure out a way to help our teachers ourselves marry the content standards with the English language development standards.
Someone who can go into the classrooms and model and co-teach and reflect and plan with teachers is probably one of the most critical aspects of good professional learning.
You can write a beautiful policy and have it there on paper, and it could never touch the lives of kids in classrooms. What it takes for a policy to actually be enacted and implemented is people responding to the call to action. We have districts that have made it a centerpiece of their work. We have classrooms and teachers that have just embraced it despite all of the conditions of the last several years of pandemic. We have these wonderful examples of what it means, even in hard times, to rise to the call.
A tremendous power of the EL roadmap is its aspirational, visionary construct.
The work of the English Learner Roadmap has really just begun.
It really has to be a systemic, focused priority for California.
We have a new opportunity. We have a new promise. We have a new commitment.
And I want all our students and their families to know that they matter, they're capable, they deserve the best. As a superintendent, my advice would be help your administrators come along and your board, work with your staff, and just keep at it. Don't give up, don't get discouraged, just take little steps. But you have to make it a priority. It cannot be an afterthought.
It brings me hope, and it brings me into that aspiration, because I do aspire to what's in that roadmap.